My beloved child, your name was chosen before you were born. It has been written in the book of your life in heaven. Stop overthinking your doubts and worries, for soon you will understand why your name was chosen and what will unfold in your life. I will reveal to you that nothing in this life happens by chance, and every step you take is guided by me. You do not need to know everything at once. Just continue to trust and walk in faith, and everything will be revealed in its appointed time. My beloved, do not rush away from this message before it ends, for in every word you read, in every moment you pause to listen, I am preparing to bestow upon you a beautiful blessing that has been set apart just for you. If you turn away now, you may miss a vital part of the journey I have laid out for you. Open your heart and receive my words, for within them lies all the wisdom and guidance you need. The blessing I desire to give you at the end of this message is not just a promise, it is the fulfillment of all you have endured and all that is yet to come. It is a blessing that will change your life, and when you receive it, you will see more clearly the divine mission you have been given and why your name was chosen. The reason I call you may not be immediately clear, but as you continue on your path, you will begin to see that every step you take, every action, and every word you speak is woven into a greater purpose that I have prepared for you from the beginning. You must understand, your name is not just a title. It is a key to a path that only you can walk. In heaven, the angels have come before me, carrying your name as part of the great plan I have set in motion. They have prayed for one thing alone. Listen closely, for I will reveal it to you. I see in you what you cannot yet see in yourself. You do not fully recognize the strength that lies within you, nor do you comprehend the limitless potential I have placed in your heart. You may only see your limitations, your flaws, and at times, you may feel that you are not good enough or strong enough. But I see something different. I see within you a resilience you have yet to acknowledge, an ability to overcome challenges that you have not yet fully understood. I see a heart that is open, ready to love, ready to sacrifice, and a spirit unwavering in faith, even if you have not yet realized these qualities within yourself. My beloved, in life, it is easy to be consumed by doubts and worries about who we are. But I want you to know that what you think about yourself is not the full truth. Every time you stumble, every moment you feel weak, that is when I see you at your strongest. Every trial you face is not meant to break you, but to help you grow and awaken the strength within you that you never imagined. The reason you were chosen is not because you are perfect, not because you are without faults, but because I see in you something extraordinary, qualities you have yet to discover. You have the ability to love unconditionally, the strength to overcome obstacles that seem insurmountable. There is a light within your heart that I have placed to shine into this world, and though you may not see it, I know that this light has the power to transform lives. Believe that every step you take has meaning, that every day you live is a part of the great work I am accomplishing through you. Even if you feel unready or inadequate, I know that you have been equipped with everything you need to fulfill your mission. You are an irreplaceable part of my plan, and no one else can take your place. That is why I have chosen you, because I see in you all that you have yet to realize: strength, resilience, and the power to change lives. The angels do not merely see you, they see the infinite potential within you, and they know that one day you will become an indispensable part of the great work that I am carrying out. That is why they have declared that you will fulfill the mission entrusted to you. My beloved child, you may feel small, you may not fully understand everything that is happening around you. but I want you to know that every moment of your life has been ordained by me. Do not let doubt steal your faith in yourself and in your mission. Do not think that you are inadequate, for I have chosen you, not because of what you have, but because of what I can do through you, to bring my light to the darkest places, to bring hope to the hearts that are in pain. This is not a coincidence. It is a divine appointment. For within you lies a mission far greater than what you can comprehend at this moment. Your name has been praised and remembered in the heavens, for in you I see a heart full of kindness, a soul clothed in humility, and a resilient spirit that never gives up, even when faced with loss and sorrow. You may not yet recognize all the extraordinary qualities you carry within you, but I have seen them. I see the kindness in every act you perform, in the way you help others without expecting anything in return. You are not only a giver, you give with sincerity and love. Even when you receive nothing in return, even when your efforts seem unrecognized, know that in my eyes, every action of yours carries immeasurable worth. What you do is not merely an act of goodness. It is a reflection of the boundless love I have placed within you. Beyond kindness, I also see in you a heart of humility. You do not seek recognition or glory for yourself, but instead you choose the quiet, humble path, willing to do the unseen work without seeking acknowledgement. This is the virtue I treasure most. Everything you do is not for reward, but to serve, to love, to bring joy and peace to others. It is this humility that makes you a radiant light in a world filled with darkness. And what amazes me most is your ever-seeking heart for goodness, even when it comes at a cost. Even when trials and pain crash upon you like relentless waves, instead of closing your heart, you open it wider, choosing to love and to forgive, even when you have been wounded. You are one who seeks the good in every situation, and it is through these very trials that you have forged strength, patience, and an unwavering faith in the goodness of life. My beloved child, all that I see in you is why your name has been lifted to heaven, for within you there is a reflection of infinite love, of goodness, and of unshakable faith. I call you my worthy child because you have kept your heart turned toward the light, no matter how deep the darkness may be. Your name has been recorded in heaven, and every act you perform on this earth holds an eternal significance that only I and the heavens fully understand. My beloved child, always remember that even if this world may not fully recognize the value of your small and quiet acts, in my eyes, you are a radiant star, an irreplaceable part of my divine plan. Everything you are doing, everything you are living, holds great worth and will be rewarded at the right time. My beloved child, you may not yet realize the impact of your own presence, but I, your Lord, see every moment of your journey, every choice you make, and every sacrifice you offer. Every step you take, whether small or unnoticed, is never overlooked by me. In those moments, I see how strong your heart truly is, and I know that you are accomplishing things far beyond what you can imagine, things that extend beyond what you can immediately see. I see the times when you choose to love, even when love becomes difficult, when the hearts around you have caused you pain, when your own heart is wounded and full of doubt. Yet, despite it all, you still choose love, still decide to walk in the light of love, even when that path is filled with hardship. I see that you do not love only when it is easy, but when it is hardest, when you face anger, hurt, and sorrow, yet still persevere. And that perseverance in love, my beloved, is a testament to the strength that only I can give you. I see the times when you give, even when it costs you. When you choose to sacrifice things that matter to you, when you give to others what you yourself need, knowing that it may come at a price. Yet, you still give, not because you lack, but because you understand that within giving, there is a deeper receiving, even if you cannot see it immediately. Every time you give without expecting anything in return, I see the greatness of your soul, and those very acts will bear fruit, even if you do not witness them yet. I see the times when you forgive, even when your heart is still in pain. You do not forget the wounds inflicted upon you, yet you choose forgiveness, choosing to leave the past behind and open your heart to peace. You may not fully grasp the power of forgiveness, but I know that through it, you are setting yourself free from the burden of resentment and suffering, and you are living in the truth of how I created you to be. Forgiveness is not weakness, but the strength of the heart when you look upon others with compassion and love, even when they do not deserve it. My beloved child, you may not immediately realize the impact of each act you make, but I see everything, and I know that every sacrifice you make carries immeasurable value in my eyes. What you do is not in vain. Rather, it is part of the beautiful plan I have woven for you since before you were born. Every sacrifice, every time you choose love over hatred, every time you forgive instead of clinging to pain, these are the seeds I am planting in your life, and one day you will see them bloom into greatness beyond what you can imagine. Oh, my beloved child, in a world where people crave recognition and praise, where applause and accolades seem to be the ultimate goal of every effort, you choose to humble yourself to serve, to lift others up without seeking any reward. You do not seek fame, nor do you desire the approval of the world, because in your heart, you already understand that the greatest glory lies in the small acts of love given sincerely. You joyfully do what is right, even when no one sees, even when no one knows, because you understand that true joy does not come from earthly recognition, but from the peace within your soul when you do what is right, when you serve without expecting anything in return. That is why your name has been brought before me, because in your silent actions and unspoken sacrifices, you have reflected my boundless love. In every step you take, in every act of kindness, I see the purity in your soul. Though you are not perfect, never free from mistakes, it is in those very shortcomings that I see your love grow stronger. You do not seek perfection, but you always long for goodness, always striving to do your best, and that has created an inner beauty within you that only I can fully see. The angels, the noble beings of heaven, have spoken of you with deep reverence. They see the purity, the willingness to sacrifice, and the patience within you. They see how you reflect my love, even in moments of weakness, even when you feel weary and tempted to give up. But it is precisely in those moments when you persist in humility, in love, and in service that you illuminate a part of the glory of God. They see virtues in you that few possess, and that is why they hold you in such high regard. My beloved, this is why I have chosen you for a great mission, greater than what you can fully understand at this moment. You are not one who seeks recognition, but in surrendering yourself to serve others, you have become the one to whom I can entrust a sacred calling. What you are doing, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem in the eyes of the world, is contributing to a magnificent plan that I have long prepared. Every act of love, every sacrifice, every step of faith you take is not only transforming the lives around you, but also bringing restoration to your own soul. My beloved child, in the deepest moments of your heart, you may see yourself as small, lacking, and unworthy of the great calling I have given you. I understand those thoughts, but I want you to know, do not let those thoughts hold you back. Do not let self-doubt cause you to falter. For you, my dear one, are the one I have chosen, not because you are perfect, but because I see the greatness within you that you yourself cannot yet see. I do not choose those who are already ready, those who are perfectly capable, or those who have everything. You do not need to have it all from the beginning to fulfill your calling. I did not choose you for what you already have, but because I know that within you lies a tremendous potential, one that can only be fully realized when you completely surrender to me. I will provide you with the abilities, the strength, and the wisdom you need to accomplish the work I have set before you. It is not that you must have everything now, but that you will have everything you need, step by step, as you walk in faith and obedience. I do not look at your limitations, nor at what you consider your shortcomings or weaknesses. I look at the limitless potential within you. I see the deep qualities you have yet to recognize in yourself. I see your patience in enduring trials, your strength in the moments you think you are weakest, and the love you pour into this world, even when no one sees it. I see it all, and that is why I have chosen you. My beloved, never think that you are too small, too flawed to do great things, for it is precisely in humility and imperfection that you become an instrument I can use to accomplish wonders. Greatness does not come from perfection, but from a heart willing to obey and follow my guidance. I see beyond the limitations you perceive in yourself, and I see the greatness I have placed within you. I have prepared you for a mission that only you can fulfill, and even though you may not see it clearly now, I promise to lead you every step of the way. My beloved child, so my dear child, continue to trust in yourself, not because you are perfect, but because I have chosen you for the beautiful qualities I have sown in your heart. Walk forward with the faith that I will equip you with everything you need, for I know you can overcome every challenge when you allow me to lead the way. Your mission is an indispensable part of my divine plan, and you are the only one who can fulfill it. My beloved child, I have placed in your life the people you will meet, the souls you will touch, for they need something that only you can bring: your love, your wisdom, your steadfast faith. These qualities are not yours alone, but are the graces I have planted within you, so that through you I may reach those in need of love and comfort. Every person you encounter, every conversation, every moment you extend help or share is not by chance. They are searching for something, longing for a source of hope that only you can offer, because within you is my spirit, an endless light. I will continue to bring others to you, the lost souls, the broken hearts, the weary spirits longing to find light in the darkness. They may not always speak it aloud, but in their eyes you will see their pain, their confusion, their exhaustion, and at times their despair. They are searching for a refuge, a place to rediscover themselves, and the place where they will find comfort, healing, and restoration is within you. For you carry my spirit, an unfathomable power that can soothe wounds, calm anxieties, and ignite hope in hearts that have nearly lost their faith. My beloved, never think that these encounters are meaningless, or that the moments when you extend care and share love are insignificant. For every time you do so, you are reflecting me. You are embodying the unconditional love I have for this world. And through you, the lost will find their way, the sorrowful will find comfort, and the weary souls will find rest. Continue to open your heart, continue to share what you have, whether it be words, assistance, or a simple gesture. You may never fully know how great an impact you can have, for when you act in faith and love, you are not just changing a single life. you are contributing to my great work. The people you meet will not only be recipients of your help, but they will become bearers of the light you have kindled within them, and through them, my love will continue to spread, like a river that never ceases to flow, never runs dry. Oh, my beloved child, do not hesitate. Do not be afraid when I bring those who need you into your life. For you are the instrument I have chosen to work through, and every step you take, every person you meet, is a part of my divine plan for you. You will see that each encounter is an invitation, an opportunity for you to bring change, healing, and restoration to those who thirst for my love. My dearest one, you may not always have the answers to every question, nor will you always be able to solve every problem, but you will always have me. And that, my beloved, is enough. I am the one who is always with you, the infinite source of strength that keeps you standing no matter how harsh the circumstances. You do not need to worry about lacking anything, for as long as you have me, you have everything. Every time you feel weak or uncertain, I am always ready to lift you up, to show you the way when you cannot see clearly. And it is my presence in your life that will be more than enough. Enough for you to fulfill the mission I have entrusted to you. The work of my kingdom is not about grand gestures or lofty achievements that the world exalts. It is not about titles or glories that are easily seen and recognized. The work of mine, my beloved child, is love. Pure, selfless, unconditional love. It is a love that can endure all trials, that can forgive even when wounded, and that can continue to give without expecting anything in return. My work consists of small acts, silent gestures that may go unnoticed, yet carry boundless power. It is in these quiet moments that you build my kingdom, not through grand displays, but through compassion and service. My work is found in acts of service unseen by others. It is when you help someone without seeking recognition, when you sacrifice your time and effort to care for another, even when no one acknowledges your labor. But I know, my beloved, I see it all, and it is these very acts that lay the bricks of my kingdom on this earth. Not the praise of men, nor the attention of the world, but faithfulness in the quiet, unseen deeds. These are the greatest works in my eyes. My work is in words spoken with truth and kindness. The words you utter, though small, though unrecognized or unanswered, hold the power to transform hearts, to bring hope and comfort to those who hunger for truth and love. You may not realize it, but every word of encouragement, every uplifting message you share with another is part of the work I have entrusted to you. And this is how you build my kingdom. My beloved child, the simple things you do, the small acts of compassion, are all part of how you are building my kingdom. Every one of them holds immeasurable value, even if no one sees. You do not need to accomplish great feats to glorify me. Simply live with love, with compassion, and with humility. This is how you serve me. This is how you contribute to the eternal kingdom of your Lord. You are an irreplaceable part of the great work I am doing, and I love you for all that you have done and are doing, even if you do not yet recognize the greatness within you. Oh, my beloved child, within you lie deep gifts that you may not yet perceive, hidden talents that will only be revealed as you walk in obedience and trust in me. Every ability, every grace I have given you may at times remain concealed, but they are engraved in your very being, waiting for the appointed time to shine forth. Do not fear the unknown, for you do not face it alone. I, your Lord, will guide you step by step. As you walk in faith, as you choose to surrender your life to me, you will begin to discover the gifts I have prepared for you long ago. wonders beyond anything you have ever imagined. My beloved child, you do not need to know everything at this moment, nor do you need to have all the answers right away. For when you place your trust in me, when you walk steadfastly in my guidance, each step will unveil parts of the grand plan I have set apart just for you. At times, you may feel uncertain about the path ahead, but do not let fear take hold of you. What you need is an open heart, willing to allow me to lead. Every challenge, every difficulty you face is not by chance, but rather an opportunity I have prepared for you to grow, to understand yourself more deeply, and to recognize the wonder I have sown within you. As you walk in faith, you are not only opening new doors for yourself, but also allowing the gifts you have yet to realize to shine. These gifts may be wisdom, the ability to help others, or even the capacity for unconditional love. Things you may not have discovered yet, but will gradually be revealed as you walk in obedience to me. When you step into the unknown with a heart full of faith, you will see that your very obedience unlocks the extraordinary doors I have long prepared. Each step is not merely an action, but a move within the greater plan I am unfolding through you. My beloved child, never think of yourself as too small or inadequate for what I have entrusted to you. Every step taken in faith is a vital part of this divine plan. Through obedience and unwavering trust in me, you will come to realize that you are capable of things you never imagined. Never stop believing in yourself, for when you believe in me, you will witness your limitless potential gradually unfold, and each gift will become a tool to serve and build my kingdom. My dear one, there will be challenges. That is certain. There will be days when you feel insufficient, when the weight of this calling seems too heavy, when you feel you lack the strength to keep moving forward. There will be moments when you question whether you were truly chosen, whether you can fulfill the purpose I have assigned to you. Some days your mind will be filled with doubts, and on long nights you may wrestle with questions for which you cannot find answers. But, my beloved child, remember this: you are not alone. I have never left you to walk this journey alone, and I never will. I am not only with you, but I go before you, paving the way, preparing everything you need to complete your journey. You do not have to carry it all by yourself. I will equip you with everything you need, from the strength to overcome hardships, to the wisdom to discern the right path, and the resources to fulfill what I have placed in your heart. You do not need to know everything right now, nor do you need to see every step of the future clearly. The only thing I ask of you, the only thing I need from you, is your trust in me. When you trust in me, you no longer have to worry about what lies ahead. When you place your faith in me, you will see that in every step you take, I am there, guiding you, strengthening you, and lifting you up whenever you feel weak. But my beloved child, know this: the enemy will not let you walk this path easily. It will find every way to make you falter, to make you doubt yourself. It will whisper in your ear that you are not good enough, that you are unworthy, that there is nothing special about you. It will try to convince you that you are too weak, too ordinary, too broken to do anything significant. It wants you to believe that your past mistakes, the wounds you carry, are proof that you could never be chosen for something great. But those are nothing but lies. Oh, my beloved child, remember, I have chosen you, not because you are perfect, not because you are without flaws, but because I love you. I see what you have not yet seen in yourself. I see the strength in your perseverance, the compassion in your giving, the faithfulness in your unwavering trust, even when you cannot see what lies ahead. My love for you never fails. It is not dependent on what you do, nor is it limited by what you think you lack. It is a steadfast love, unshakable, unwavering, and never abandoning you. So, my beloved, do not let fear hold you back. Do not let the enemy's lies bind you in doubt and hesitation. Remember that you have been chosen, that I have placed you exactly where you need to be, at the exact moment you are meant to be there. And you do not have to do this alone. Oh, my beloved child, as you step into the calling I have set before you, you will begin to experience my provision in ways you never imagined. Miracles will unfold, transformations will take place, not because of your own strength, not because of what you can do, but because of my intervention and power. Lives will be changed, hearts will be healed, not because you are perfect, but because you have allowed me to work through you. As you open your heart to serve, to give, I will move through you in ways you cannot yet comprehend. But one day when you look back, you will see that everything had meaning and was always part of my grand design. Throughout this journey, you will witness miracles, not as the result of what you do, but of what I have done through you. Wounded souls will be restored, weary hearts will be renewed, and you will realize that nothing you do is ever in vain. Every word you speak, every seemingly small act, will contribute to the great work I am accomplishing in this world. But most importantly, in the midst of it all, you too will be transformed. You will grow in faith, in love, and in humility. Your faith will increase, my beloved, as you witness my unwavering faithfulness. Every time you face a challenge, every time you step forward in uncertainty, you will find me beside you, always providing and guiding. You will come to understand that everything has a purpose, that I am always present, even when you cannot see clearly. When you place your trust in me, you will witness things beyond your own ability, changes within yourself and in those you serve. This is the greatness of faith, my beloved, knowing that I will always supply everything you need to fulfill the mission I have given you. Your faith will grow just as the story of Abraham, who trusted in my promises even when the path was unclear. When Abraham was called to offer his son Isaac, it was a tremendous test, a sacrifice beyond understanding. But because of his steadfast faith in me, he endured the test and witnessed my faithfulness. Abraham believed that even when things seemed impossible, I would provide and lead him to the fulfillment of my promise. Genesis 22:1-14. My child, your heart will expand day by day as you experience the depth of the love I have for you. This love is not one that you can find anywhere else. It is not bound by conditions or circumstances. It is an eternal love, unchanging, always ready to heal and restore. When you give this love, when you open your heart to the world with my love, you will see your heart gradually expand, realizing that the ability to love and forgive is an immeasurable strength, a liberation you have never known before. And in this very expansion, you will experience a profound transformation, understanding that my love not only changes others, but also changes you. My beloved child, as you step into this mission, never forget that in every moment, I am walking with you. You are never alone, and nothing you do will ever be in vain. Your love, faith, and obedience will become powerful instruments in my hands, and through you, I will accomplish wonders beyond what you can imagine. Keep your heart open and steadfast, for every step you take will draw you closer to the glory I have prepared for you, and in this journey you will find yourself transformed into the person I have always seen in you. My beloved child, trust in me, for that trust will be the light that guides you through the darkest moments. Trust me, even when you cannot clearly see the path ahead, when the way seems uncertain and the decisions seem too difficult to make. Trust me when answers do not come immediately, when you face the silence of the heavens and feel as if I am not present at the very moment you long for me most. Trust me when the storms of life arise around you, when the winds shake the foundation of faith you have worked so hard to build. I want you to know that in all those moments, I am always with you. My love will be your firm anchor, keeping you from being swept away by the raging waves. My love is the strongest foundation upon which you can stand, and nothing can shake you if you place your trust in it. When everything around you seems chaotic, when you feel weak and weary, remember that my word is your only compass. My word never fails, and as you walk according to my word, whether in darkness or in light, you will always find the path that leads to peace and salvation. Do not let the whispers of doubt, the echoes of fear, turn you away from my judgment. The enemy will always seek to mislead you. It will try to convince you that you are unworthy, that you are not capable, that you are alone in this journey. But remember this, my beloved, it is I who have chosen you, not the world, not people, not circumstances or difficulties in life. But I, your Creator, have chosen you. And when I choose, you do not walk through this life alone. Everything I have chosen, I will protect. I will uphold you. The work of my kingdom does not require you to be perfect, nor does it demand you to reach a certain level of perfection, as the world expects. What I need from you is not flawless perfection, but a willing heart. A heart willing to love unconditionally, willing to serve without seeking recognition or reward, willing to trust in me even when the path is unclear, willing to obey when I call you to step forward. You do not need to have all the answers. You only need to be ready to act according to my guidance. And my beloved, you have proven this to me. Every time you love without calculation, every time you serve others even when no one sees, every time you obey without fully understanding the purpose, you have demonstrated the very willingness that I desire. You are not perfect, but in your willingness you have reflected my light, and because of this, your name is spoken before me, not as an earthly title, but as a sacred honor. The angels, the great beings of heaven, have interceded on your behalf, for they see in you what I see. A willing heart, a heart constantly seeking ways to work for me. A heart open for me to use and lead according to my divine will. They see a purity in you that you may not recognize in yourself. Though you may feel inadequate, though you may notice flaws within yourself, I and the angels see something different. They see in you a reflection of myself, not because you are perfect, but because your heart has been opened to receive my love, my wisdom, and my guidance. It is in this humility and willingness that you have created space for me to work through you. Every time you walk in faith, every time you obey even without fully understanding the plan, you bring my kingdom closer to this world. You do not need to accomplish great things or achieve remarkable success to honor me. The small acts, the words spoken from a sincere heart, these are what build my kingdom. They may not be immediately visible, but in my eyes and in the eyes of the angels, every step you take carries deep significance. You are an indispensable part of the sacred work I am doing, and it is your willingness that brings forth miracles. My beloved child, you will overcome every doubt, every fear, and every barrier that has once held you back. The worries about yourself will no longer have the power to hinder you, for now you are stepping into a new season of your life, a season of courage and clarity. This is the time when my purpose for you will become clearer than ever before, a time when you will recognize that your presence in this world is not by chance, but an essential part of the grand plan I have prepared for you. My dear one, in this season, you will no longer be brought down by your own limitations or by the challenges of life. Instead, you will witness the remarkable results of your perseverance and endurance, for you did not give up, even when things seemed difficult. The moments when you felt weary, the long nights when sleep eluded you due to worry, all of these will become the foundation upon which you will see the sweet fruits of your faithfulness and persistence. I will watch as you rise in strength, as you grow through every trial, and as you come to realize that each hardship you face carries a greater purpose. It is a stepping stone toward becoming the person I have destined you to be. However, my beloved, the greatest reward you will receive in this season is my presence. You will not only see the fruits of your efforts, but you will see me more clearly than ever before. You will see my hand in every detail of your life, from the smallest moments you overlooked to the major turning points you thought you could not overcome. My love will fill every corner of your heart, in the moments when you feel helpless or alone. When you look into your own heart, you will realize that it is where I have always been, where my love has been nurturing and protecting you each day. You will recognize my strength in every step you take, in every decision you make, in every trial you overcome. That strength does not come from yourself, but from my guidance. You will come to understand that when you surrender everything into my hands, you will never lack strength, for I am your infinite source of power, and you will walk forward with confidence, steady and unafraid. You will know, without a shadow of a doubt, that I am on your side. I will never abandon you, never turn away when you need me the most. And if I am for you, my beloved, who can stand against you? The forces of darkness, the words of doubt and fear that the enemy whispers into your ears, they will not shake you. No one can hinder you when I, your Creator, am walking with you, protecting you, and working through you. I am the greatest strength, and you are the instrument I have chosen to bring light to this world. So, my beloved, keep moving forward with confidence. The season of boldness and clarity has arrived, and nothing can hold you back anymore. You have been equipped with everything you need, and I will always be by your side, guiding you every step of the way. Believe in yourself, for you are my child, and when you trust in me, nothing can defeat you. Therefore, do not let your mind be weighed down by worries. Do not allow doubt to creep into your heart, dimming the light of faith that I have placed within you. Do not question whether you are worthy, whether you truly have a purpose, or whether your calling truly matters. You do not need to search for answers in anxiety or uncertainty, for all has already been written in my plan for you since before time began. Instead, my beloved, rest in my love, a love that is unconditional, unshakable, and never fades. Let your soul settle into the security I give in the eternal truth that you are never alone. You do not have to fight your battles on your own, for I am always with you. I stand beside you, protect you, and fight for you, even when you do not realize it. Let your heart find peace in the knowledge that you have been chosen, not because you are perfect, not because you are without flaws, but because I have seen the greatness in you even when you have yet to see it in yourself. I have called you by name, placed you in my plan, and given you a position that no one else can replace. My beloved, you are more loved than you can imagine. My love is not something that can be measured or compared to the love of this world, for it surpasses all limits, runs deeper than any ocean, and is stronger than any force you have ever known. You do not need to earn this love, for it has always been there, surrounding you, filling your heart in every moment you take a breath. And you are stronger than you realize, not because you rely on yourself, but because I am your strength. Even when you feel weak, even when you think you are not enough, in me, you can do things you never thought possible. Your strength does not come from your abilities, but from my very presence within you. When you fall, I will lift you up. When you grow weary, I will renew your strength. When you feel lost, I will be the light that leads your way. So, lay down every burden. Stop questioning your worth, for I have made it clear. You are valuable. Stop doubting your purpose, for I have prepared it for you long before you were born. Stop fearing your calling, for I am the one who calls, and I am also the one who equips. Come with an open heart, a soul that longs for my presence, and you will experience something you have never known before. A divine depth that you can only reach when you truly step into prayer. A prayer of surrender, Lord. You have chosen me for a mission beyond my understanding, a path I cannot map out on my own. Yet I trust that if you are the one leading me, I will never be lost. You did not call me because I am perfect or because I have everything I need, but because you see something in me that I have yet to see in myself. And if you have chosen me, I trust that you will also equip me. Lord, I believe that the path you have set before me is not an easy one, but it is a path that will draw me closer to you. Every step I take, whether in trials or in blessings, will bring me deeper into your presence. Though I may not see the entire journey ahead, I trust that you have seen it all and that you go before me, making a way for me. Please grant me unwavering faith to walk in obedience. When I grow weary, lift me up. When I doubt myself, remind me that your calling is not based on my ability, but on your power. When I am afraid, help me remember that I am never alone, for you are always with me. Lord, today I surrender all my plans, my dreams, my worries, and even the unknown into your hands. Teach me how to walk in faith, how to hear your voice, and how to trust you, even when I do not understand everything. Mold me into an instrument in your hands, a vessel that carries your light and love into this world. Lord, teach me to bow before you with a humble heart, knowing that every gift I have, every opportunity I receive, every door that opens in my life, all come from your grace, not my own strength. Help me to always remember that apart from you, I am nothing, but with you, I can do all things according to your good will. Lord, shine your light upon my path so that I do not lose my way in the distractions of this world. When I stand at the crossroads of life, help me to listen to your voice rather than the fragile whispers of my own heart. Guide my steps so that I do not stray from the path you have set for me. Strengthen me in the face of trials, keep me steadfast in the midst of difficulties, and give me the courage to resist the temptations the enemy places before me to lead me away from you. When I am exhausted, renew my strength. When I am lured by things that are not of you, grant me discernment and a reverent fear of you so that I may boldly walk in truth. Keep my heart faithful, always seeking you, and never allowing the temptations of power, fame, or desire to pull me away from your eternal love. Lord, I cannot overcome these challenges by my own strength, but I know that with you I can be victorious. Therefore, I surrender myself completely to you. Teach me to live and pray with a humble heart, always seeking you in all that I do. Lord, I humbly ask you to train me, to shape me according to your will, so that I may become the person you have called me to be. Please do not let me remain a version of myself limited by my own weaknesses and shortcomings. but refine me, mold me through trials, and purify me with your fire, so that I may become pure, strong, and worthy of the calling you have placed upon my life. Lord, I know that the process of refinement is not easy. There will be times when I feel pain, moments when I do not understand why I must go through certain trials. But please grant me unwavering trust in you, knowing that every challenge is part of my preparation. Every hardship is an opportunity for growth, and every purification is meant to make me more like you. Help me not to resist, not to run away, but to willingly step into the transformation you have ordained, for I believe that every crack, every wound carries meaning when placed in your hands. Lord, cleanse me of all that is not pleasing to you. Remove from me anything that hinders me from stepping into the calling you have for me. Purify my thoughts, that I may think only of what is pure, noble, and true. Purify my heart, that your love may dwell in place of my selfishness and shallowness. Purify my lips, that I may speak words of life, encouragement, and your truth. Purify my hands, that they may do only what is righteous and pleasing to you. Purify my feet, that I may always walk on the path of righteousness, never straying into the temptations of this world. Lord, I do not want to merely exist. I want to live according to your will, so that each day of my life is not wasted, but becomes a day that you can use for your glory. Transform me, so that I may become a useful instrument in your hands, a vessel of love, a bearer of light and hope to this world. Lord, I thank you. I thank you for your unfailing love, for no matter how weak I am, you never abandon me. I thank you because you see in me something that I cannot yet see myself, because you have chosen me even when I was unworthy. I thank you because you do not leave me as I was, but you are continually renewing me, changing me, and refining me so that I may reflect your image. Lord, I belong to you. I place my complete trust in you, and I believe that your hand will uphold me. Your light will guide me, and your power will strengthen me in every step I take. I offer this prayer of thanksgiving and supplication in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on meaningful and life-giving messages from the Lord. Together, we will grow in faith and live a fulfilled life in His love. Amen.